Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second to last race of the regular season here in the NNSCRA Mobil 1 Cup Series. That is right, we are here at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway for today's race, and boy oh boy am I going to tell you guys what the points look like heading into the last two races. So coming into this race, after a pitiful performance by Ben Braley last week at Indianapolis, it is now a 1 point gap between first and second in points. Ben Braley still has the points lead. He has 492 points, while rookie Max Neuwirth is only 1 point behind in second with 491. Then Joshua Balkin is third in points. Balkin is third in points with 488 points. Yeah. With 488 points, 4 points out of the lead. Rohit Vedarvu is fourth in points, 11th. Daniel Voiles is fifth in points. Rohit's minus 11. Daniel Voiles is minus 15. Jordan Davis is minus 25. Dane Ammon is minus 26 in 7th. O'Neill Balvin is minus 29th in 8th place. Davey Johnson's minus 33 in 9th. And Ty Naughton, the last person to make it into the chase, if the chase started today, is 458 points, minus 34 in 10th place. Zachary Fitzwater, Ian Dutta, Matthew Dallio, Eric Burton, Eric Holm, Eric Enrage, who's starting on the pole, Rob Williams, Brad Smith, Preston Plord, and Nick Alton are the top, are 10th through 20th in point standings. And they are all very, very close together. So this is going to be one hell of a race to try to see who can be the wild card spots after today. We have, so far after today, because we got Richmond coming up next after this. So as you can see, we're going to go racing for 30 laps. I forgot to, once again, fast forward through this right here. So now we're going to go and take you trackside for the most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
And there you have it. The most famous words in motorsports has been said. Eric Enrage and Garrett Pick on the front row. And then you got the 29 right behind them in third place. As you see the cars pull off pit road here. Today is going to be an exciting day for racing here at New Hampshire, especially with fuel mileage in play. 30 laps of racing. This race, as usual, tends to come down to fuel mileage. We could see some exciting passing. You never know. It's very, very possible here at this race. We're going to see who can get out to an early lead here in this one. Remember, we got teammates in second and third, and then we also have teammates, I think, in fourth and fifth. Nope, just fourth. So we got a bunch of different teams up here at the front in the field. We're getting ready to go racing. I forgot what the name of this race is called, but it will be in the it'll be in the beginning. Green flag is out. We're underway here in New Hampshire. Ooh, look at the 29. Going to go 3 wide for the lead already at the start of the race. 3 wide. Teammates sandwiched in between the 42. Who's going to get the lead coming through the corner, though? The 29 car will have a good enough run on the inside. We're going to have to wait and see. They're still 3 wide coming off of turn number 4. Oh, these guys are still fighting for position. 3 wide still. Now the 29 car of James Norway will take the lead. Now the outside line's may come into play here, because hardly anybody is on the inside line. Teammates in first and second. Here comes Jessica Villanueva coming underneath the 88 of Carson Gum. Both of these 2 drivers need a good run to get inside the top 20 in points, I think, unless they're already in the top 20. I have to double check real quick. Yeah, no, they're not in the top 10 in points just yet. Carson Gum is 27th and Jessica Villanueva is 24th in points. So, yeah, they definitely need good runs to get up here in the top 10 in points. But we got teammates Garrett Pick and James Norway who are currently leading this race. Villanueva moves it up to 3rd spot. Carson Gum now is going to try to look to battle on Eric and Rage. Can't quite get the door underneath them through the corner here, but we'll wait and see what kind of a run he gets off the corner. Beginning to move single file now. We're going to kind of go toward the back where the first battle is. Here's Joshua Balkin, who I believe currently is ahead of the current points leader, Ben Braley. Ben Braley is all the way back here, last across the line in 19th position. So Ben Braley has lost the points lead as of right now. Here is O'Neal Baldwin. He needs a very good finish. He needs to stay the top 10. I saw the 54 car get sideways, and here we go. Wreck on the front straightaway. The 54, the 24, the 98, and the 4 of Rohit Vedaru, last week's winner. Caution is out for the first time today here at New Hampshire. I saw that 54 get sideways, and the 24 car almost flipped over. 24 car is kind of speeding around here. Caution is out. Cars will take the caution flag for the first time here today. There's the 54 right here with massive front end damage of Eric Holm. There's the pace car. Well, we're gonna stay with you guys and see if somebody comes down see if they come down pit road. If not, then we're gonna go take a look at the caution. Massive, massive trouble on the front straightaway. I saw them cars get sideways. Looks like they are coming to pit road. Cars coming to pit road for the first time here today. Oops. We're going to see who's going to come out with the lead on this one. Oh, the 3 of Jessica Villanueva will get the lead coming off of pit road. And then goes the 42 car. Looks like 2 tires. So very, very good strategy on the part of that number 3 and the 13 car, who I think might have just took fuel only on their pit stop to get out with the lead. We're now going to take a break, and we're going to go take a look and see what happened to bring out the first caution flag of the day. Alright, we're back here. We're going to take a look at what happened under the caution flag. You see the 24 and the 92 get together. I knew I saw the 54 sideways. The 92 car gets into the 54. Look at Eric Holm try to save that race car. A little help from the 24 actually made that happen. 54 car saves it. The 24 gets into the 39. Comes back up the racetrack right into the side of the 24 or the 54, and then the 24 car just gets turned. Nowhere really to go for that machine. Nowhere really to go for the 24. Right there is where you see the 54 is the buckle on the 54 car's hood. It comes in, comes back down the track right into Ty Dent. Ty Dent in turn stops right in front of Rohit Vedarvu. 24 car almost turns sideways. The 18 car is just trying to slam on the brakes. Has really nowhere to go. Turns back up the track and clears the accident. So it's a 4-car incident that brings out the first caution of the day. And I am being told that Jessica Villanueva had a speeding penalty, so she would have to go to the rear of the field on the restart. So, tough break for that number 3 car who did get out first, but now let's go back up for the restart. Welcome back here to New Hampshire, where we're going to have a restart here. We have Nick Alton and Joseph Srigley is on the tail end of the lead lap, but we got a couple of lap down cars. Your top 10 is the 13 of Ty Naughton, then Wade Brummer, Morgan Grempler, Eric Enrage, and then it's James Norway and Garrett Pick and others. Here comes Carson Gum on the inside of the lap cars. But we're going to have to keep an eye on that 13 machine. 13 car gets clear, but I think Wade Brummer may have the lead. It may be Brummer or Neuwirth in that 14 car. Oh, we have an accident. Big time accident in the back. Big time accident. Wade Brummer, I lied. He is a lap down. The leader is still Ty Naughton in the 13 car. Big time accident. Caution flag is out. Holy moly, big time accident. Nick Fawcett, Brad Smith, Ryan Casey, Mamadou, Matthew Dalio, who I said was in the top 20 in points. Ty Dent has more damage. Zachary Fitzwater, John Arndt, Dylan Thoreau, Rob Williams, Eric Holm, Ian Dutta, and others have crashed up here on the front straightaway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, another accident has brought out the caution. So much smoke erupting from Abe Troxel. Sky Commons stays out, and he will take the lead, followed by William Bedford and Dane Ammon. We'll be right back, and we're going to go take a look at the caution flag. Welcome back to the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, where hopefully we won't have to deal with any more double file restarts because we have cars that stayed out and we have cars that are lap down. So we're going to take a look at the lap down cars. Are Daniel Voiles, Eric Burton, Zachary Chambers right now are the cars that are lapped, cars that are currently there. Then your top 10 is Sky Commons, William Bedford, Dane Ammon, Wade Brummer, Ty Naughton, Morgan Grempler, Joshua Balkin, Carson Gum, Eric Enrage, the pole sitter, and Jonathan Zorley is the top 10. Cars that are out of the race are a lot of them. Rohit Vedarvu, Preston Plord, Rob Williams, Dylan Thoreau, John Arndt, Eric Holm, Ian Dutta, Mamadou, Matthew Dalio, Abe Troxel, Zachary Fitzwater, Ty Dent. Oh my gosh, I think even Ben Braley is out of the race. Ben Braley in the 92 car is out of the race. Our points leader is out of the race. So now we're definitely going to have a brand new pole sitter coming into the next season at Richmond. The only question will remain is, will he be able to stay out, or to stay in the top 10, I mean. Battles up here for the lead. It looks like a couple of cars are slower, including that 01 car, I believe, that might be slow, because we have a bunch of cars that are broken away, the top cars that are broken away. Battle for the lead between teammates, the 2 of William Bedford and the 62 of Sky Commons. The 40 cars coming to pit road. The 2 car has that lap lead of William Bedford, but the 62 car fighting back on the outside. Here comes the 13 car off of pit road. Look at this 3 wide right here. Battle for the spot. Oh, the 22 car. Holy crap. Saved it. Wade Brummer now moves into the second position. Remember, Wade Brummer in the previous caution was 1 lap down. He stayed out. He got the wave around when the caution came out, and he was able to pull around. My question remains is how is that 60 car still actually up to speed with the buckle on his hood, even though he is on the tail end of the lead lap? Cars beginning to get single file as we are approaching 10 laps to go. Eric Burton not having a good day, but he is in the top 30. Coming to 10 laps to go this time by is that number 2. Does the 2 have enough fuel to make it to the end? Will the 55 or 62 or even the 88 car, who's just moved up to the 3rd position? Here comes the 55 underneath the 2, trying to get the lead. More cars coming off pit road, coming down pit road. Cycle of pit stops might be starting already. Does the 88 Carson Gunn have enough in his car to get 2 wins? 1 at Watkins Glen and 1 here. Morgan Grempler and Joshua Balkin had come on pit road. Now they're coming off. The 13 car had to come back down pit road. Nick Fawcett and Jessica Villanueva back on pit road. William Bedford still leading. '20 of O'Neill Belvin back here in 11th position. Battle for the lead again. That 55 in the 2. Oh, 55 had to back way off. And oh, we have an accident. Oh, we have an accident. Carson Gum and the 55 of Wade Brummer get together. 55 car gets it going, but the caution is out. That could spell out good news for all the cars in front of the leaders because they get to go wave around. All of these cars are actually on the lead lap, and they will actually get to race for the lead. Now the question is who's gonna come to pit road and who is not. We should get a restart. We should get at least a green and white checkered restart. Only the 2 is coming to pit road. The 62 of Sky Commons will stay out. We're gonna go take a look at we're gonna go take a look at the caution, so we'll be right back. Okay, we're looking here to see what happened to bring out the caution flag. Going in the corner, the 55 had to slam on the brakes. And when he did, he moved right up the racetrack, right in front of the 88. And they both went right into the wall. 2nd and 3rd place wreck with about 6 laps to go. And then other cars fight off the corner to get around them. Nobody else gets involved. And this is what happens to bring hopefully the final caution of the day. So now let's go back up and see who's going to be the leader coming to the restart. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our green-white checkered here in the Mobil 1 Cup Series for this race here at New Hampshire. Your top 10 before we go back. It's Sky Commons, Jonathan Zorley, Eric Enrage, Zach Campbell, James Norway, Davey Johnson, Garrett Pick, O'Neill Baldwin, Nick Alton, and Brad Smith. Here we go for just 2 laps to go. Green flag is back out. Who's going to win here in New Hampshire? Oh, here comes the 8 car looking low underneath the 62. He got a bumper to him. Here he goes. Jonathan Zorley was gonna try to take the lead off of turn number 2. The 62 car got a hell of a run off of turn number 2 though. The 8 car is gonna dive it off into the corner. They're racing pretty hard behind them. Zorley on the inside. Someone's coming to pit road. 42 car hard into the wall. Hard into the wall in the backstretch. I think they took the green flag, or they took the white before the checkered. Big time wreck. Bedford involved. Eric Enrage involved. O'Neill Baldwin had to come to pit road. They're racing back to the checkered flag. 62 cars out of gas. 62 is out of gas. Sky Commons could not make it to the end. Jonathan Zorley coming out of turn number 4. He will win here in New Hampshire. The 62 car ran out of gas in turns 3 and 4. And it's going to be the number 8 car that's going to go to victory lane here today. Taking the checkered flag again as the car is making sure that the race is officially over. The race status is complete. Jonathan Zorley wins the race. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, another exciting race in the books. Green-white checkered finish results in the 62 running out of gas and Jonathan Zorley taking the checkered flag. Congratulations to Jonathan Zorley picking up his first victory of the season, possibly putting him in a chase contention depending on where he's at in the point standings. So, and we're going to take a look at the rest of the finishing results. Last week's winner at Indianapolis, Rohit Vedarvu, finishes dead last today. Tough break for him. We will have a new points leader at the end of the race. I don't know who it'll be, but it'll definitely be new. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me for the Mobil 1 Cup Series race weekend here at New Hampshire. Be sure to like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to become a part of the crew today here on the NNSCRA Sports channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be a part of the Budweiser All-Pro Series and possibly another series depending on how things go. So, next week is Richmond. It's the last race to make it into the chase for those who are not in it after the point standings you see today. What will the point standings look like? What will the scenarios be going into Richmond? Well, you're only going to have to find out after this video. So, thank you guys so much for watching. For Michael Norman and the Mobil 1 Cup Series, we say, until we meet again.